Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and here is one of the most, I'm gonna say it, I think they're gonna be one of the most overpowered dinos in, I know all of the new ones I've said so far are pretty crazy. This thing is bonkers. The Astrodelphis is absolutely insane. Now, why is that? So base stats aren't that great, but you can obviously see that for yourself. You don't need to know that for me to tell you that. But you don't really need to level melee. You can level a little bit in weight. Get this guy's stamina up just a little bit, and then we're going to raise the health pretty high on this thing, which gets pretty reasonably high. This is a wild tame, so you can get some pretty awesome stats into this thing, and its health gets pretty high already right off the bat. Now what's so crazy about that is this thing is an absolute destroyer of worlds. Now you're probably like, what do you even mean? There's no way that's just the case at all. It is. So it's got a starfighter mode, like you see right here. And that starfighter mode is ridiculously overpowered. Not even funny. It is insane. So basically, you've got this mode, so you hit your left control to go in and out of the mode. He's got a regular bite attack without starfighter mode, but as soon as you turn on starfighter mode, this thing gets into a different level of overpowered. You hit shift in order to give it a boost, and no, it's not exclusive to the lunar biome. You can go into anywhere with this thing. It's got a little bit of a little touchy range here, but why it's so crazy is his left click and right click attacks are just insane. He has a heat-seeking missile that he shoots. He shoots a grenade, or she, whatever you want to call it. I don't care whether it's male or female. I think the one I'm on is a female. And it just absolutely shreds worlds. It does a ton of damage. And we're going out this little mini entrance right here. Just like that. And you can literally go anywhere with this thing. Its turn radius is absolutely amazing, so we're just going to go ahead and show you that so you can do a quick turn. It's got very good speed, and it doesn't waste the stamina at all in order to fly with this thing, which is crazy in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and go down and see if we can find something to do some damage to it for you so you can see how crazy it really is. Please give me something nearby here, game. Any dinos? Okay, so there's one right there. So we're going to go ahead and charge up, and then 150 for a shot, and you can just keep charging and then lock onto these dinos, and that's just the primary shot. You can also do rapid fire mode, just like this, and it literally goes where you're looking, so you can just do circles around things and absolutely smoke them. Now, you can also fire grenades and do a ton of damage, like you see right there. And it does splash damage, it does everything. So being able to use these things is ridiculous. Like, look at this, look at this. Look at that. That's insane to me. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so cool. Alright, so basically I'm gonna go ahead and go out of this mode just so you can see. It's got pretty good bite damage too. And it does some pretty good damage. That's really what it is. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I mean by that. It is... Okay, what is going on right here? Am I stuck for some reason? Okay, there we go. I got out of the stuck. Now, basically, this guy right here has... I don't know. Other than saying it's insanely overpowered, which it is, just like you see right there, he can just attack literally everything and have no issues with it in any biome. And he's just going to keep eating. Okay. There we go. So, because he was starving, we got to get him some energy back. So, he does a ton of damage, and that's pretty awesome, obviously. He harvests pretty decent meat, but he just shoots regular grenades and element. That's it. So, you only need element and grenades in order to actually operate this thing. It's a little bit ridiculous, in my opinion. So you can just feed him the meat too, because he gets his health back, and you get food, stamina, everything. I don't know, this thing's ridiculously overpowered in my opinion. And we're gonna go to starfighter mode. You can see he just goes insanely fast, so there's not many things in this game that are gonna be able to catch him. Maybe a Tropio, and that's about it. And again, if you hold the left click, you can see like those little things activate. And he's looking for something to lock onto, and you can literally do strafing runs so you never miss something. You just have to find something, and it'll auto link to that, and it's just crazy. Now, not only that, I'll show you another thing that's really awesome, because I'm sure that people are going to figure out how to use these pretty well. fired something there. Did I lock on? Maybe I didn't. So while you're in this mode, if you double tap left or right, he does a barrel roll. And it's a very quick barrel roll, so you can like really get past some things. And I have a feeling people are going to be able to use that to get into other people's bases, but that's my personal opinion right now, so I don't know how accurate that totally is. So we're going to go ahead and use them just to get from supply crate to supply crate. You can see I got blue gems, condensed gas, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Please, there's something yep. Come on. In a map that's pretty much focused on the air and being in the sky, this thing is amazing. So you just turn on that starfighter mode and it just becomes insanely overpowered. I'm gonna go ahead and start finding out ways to test it on like structures and where it becomes like effective and how does it actually shoot things. But man, there's gonna be some pretty cool, unique things that some people are gonna come up with this from it. Not only that, but if someone's chasing you, you have a heat-seeking missile that you can use to shoot them out of the sky. So wyverns and stuff are no longer valuable because it just heat seeks them. Look at that. Now it doesn't do enough damage to like justify crazy amounts of stuff, but it does enough to be pretty cool. Now it is you can see it right here. As long as you are locked onto something, look at that damage. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's insane. It's just crazy that it does that much damage. And you get boosts from that too. Oh man. So you can just blast things out of the sky with this guy. I really like him. I don't know. He was one of the things that I was like, oh great, it's gonna be like the giant space whale, which is only good for a few different things. But this thing is on a whole different level of overpowered because you can just strafe run anything. He's just the king of the skies. It's crazy. So anyways, hopefully this helps you out. I will go ahead and figure out some more stuff about how much damage he does to structures and what's the best way to do it. But man, this thing is awesome. Hopefully you get yourself one soon. All right, teach out.